what we're going to be doing now is we're going to be giving out the Smash superlatives. And I just heard that word for the first time today. So for all of the people like me in the video, can someone explain what that is?
Basically, it's just a title you would get. It's like an award. Think about like high school superlatives. You had like most likely to succeed, stinkiest loser. I mean, hopefully your high school didn't have that.
Stinkiest loser?
I don't know. It's just random titles that you give people. So we got a couple here. And we're just gonna give them to both players and characters.
I got like the fucking class cloud, whatever, you know, something like that.
I got bald.
Checks out.
Most likely to be bald in 3 years, and they were right.
No way.
You were already balding, probably.
No, I wasn't.
Damn, they knew you were a
I'm
balder
sorry.
though.
They knew. It's
Okay.
we're putting characters into, or I guess one character in each category.
It's characters.
Yeah, we're talking about characters, not players. So for the biggest glow up, it's pretty self-explanatory. Who went from everyone underestimating them to being very scary?
This is an easy one. This is an easy one. This is a very
I think
easy
there's a
one.
couple answers.
I think
there,
there's a
but
couple.
We might agree.
My answer is Diddy. That's my answer. He went from
you stupid?
nobody bat an eye at Diddy. Nobody gave a shit about Diddy. Nothing until like a year ago.
I guess this is in the context of patches. So I was gonna say.
I was gonna say Zero Suit
Shulk.
or Mario. Oh, Shulk.
Shulk?
Well, I was talking about from game to game, but I
Oh.
assume this is in the context of Smash Ultimate only.
Yeah, I think it's Smash Ultimate only.
So if we're talking buffs only.
I was thinking like just perspective in general, because I remember when everyone, like when the game came out, everyone was like, yo, Zero Suit, bottom 15, Mario, mid tier. And they both were broken. So those were my thoughts.
Oh, hey now.
ZSS is broken. I don't care what you tell B-Bars.
Yo, you are
I don't care
unintelligent.
what you tell B-Bars.
You get the superlative dumbest idiot.
Stinkiest loser?
Sticky.
Diddy got a lot better because of patches. So did like Samus. But then it's like, okay, but what about the people getting better?
My answer would have been Ken, because that character went from borderline unplayable
True.
to like people dying to short you at 50, hating the combos and nobody, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah, Ken literally didn't
What,
function.
was he
Like,
borderline?
Ken didn't function. Like his combos did not, his Tatsu did not work. His extra special move, the 632, didn't work.
I don't remember this.
Yeah, no, like the one of the, like patch like 2.0, he got like 13 buffs because they were just like, we fixed everything. And then they didn't, so then they had to do it again.
I guess he wouldn't really have had a glow up because once those Ken buffs came out, they played them for like a couple months, and then like Terry came out and nobody was playing Ken.
Yeah,
True.
I didn't see that Ken in years. I still think it's Diddy. I think Diddy went from nobody used him to like now there's so many people who use him now.
I think it's
And
Diddy or
good.
Sonic
It's
at
scary
this
now.
point.
Maybe Sonic, because people really did like, who gives a fuck about Sonic? And now
They're
there's,
like, he's
Sonic.
trash, he's not invincible side B. You can't shield. Which granted, that's still a big deal because otherwise Sonic would be uncontested the best character in the game.
I think it might be like Roy, because like.
Everyone thought
Roy?
Roy was broken at the beginning though.
Yeah, I
so-
thought people.
I mean, Roy was always broken, but like I think the player base in general just started getting better once like Cola and Goblin started doing a little better. So like even when you're going 2-2 in tournament, like you're probably still gonna run into a Roy, you know? Yeah. I guess if we're talking glow up, and I had to pick between Sonic and Diddy.
I'm going Diddy.
And I'm in the Sonic camp. So Mars is the
Damn,
tiebreaker.
Yeesh.
Sonic camp. Would you?
Scary stuff.
You want to be in the Sonic camp? Or you Sam?
Hey, I need to learn how to be patient, okay?
In the Sonic camp with ESAM, dude. You really couldn't have sold me on the alternative any quicker, dude. I'm saying Diddy.
No, that's fair, Shake. That's fair. Good stuff, good stuff.
give me Diddy. Diddy had the biggest glow up. Congratulations.
Category number 2, worst fall off. Who was crazy
DSS.
in the early meta and
No.
now is like, who cares? I got a Pichu. Pichu.
Yeah.
P-U.
Obviously, I think that's very
I'm still
obvious.
terrified of Pichu. What happened?
Okay, not gonna lie, I still am, but like
Arfang,
looking
stop
into it
going
more,
to tournaments, man.
I think I'm like 03 or 04 on Pichu versus Pichu at majors. I think I've never beaten the Pichu.
Pichu's terrifying, but he's still way worse than he was. The player base went from exploding everyone played Pichu to like, not even Void plays Pichu anymore. That's crazy.
Yeah, I'd say that character had like the highest high and then the lowest dip.
Yeah.
Because like
I agree with Pichu.
no one really else got nerfed like that.
This was honestly gonna be a gimme for me. Is the most deserving of a rework. Someone who just like, okay, who is the most frustrating character to fight from a design perspective in Ultimate? I don't even think that's how I would answer the question of who's most deserving of a rework. Because like, if we're talking frustrating, bro, Pyramethod, they need to change the way that character functions.
I don't think
But
they need a
who's
rework. I just think they
deserving-
need like frame data, like frame tweaks.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
But like Little Mac,
No,
Nah.
I'm thinking Ice Climbers.
I don't know. I'm thinking Lucario.
Lucario?
Lucario could be so much of a cooler character. I feel like he's a wasted space.
Listen, poor Lucario. I love Lucario. I played him in Smash 4.
I know.
Because he was cheesy and funny. Yeah, you know. You know.
Did we ever beat you in dubs when you played Lucario? Maybe once? I think we beat you once.
He lives in a meta of characters that kill you at 90. Okay, they combo you to like 60 to 90, and then they kill you in the next interaction. So Lucario just doesn't even get a chance to play. And then when he does, it's just pure cheese. No one's having fun. You get, like, as the Lucario, you get invalidated. As the other player, you get cheesed.
Nah, you know what? Who needs a game rework?
Who?
A rework.
Who?
Meta Knight. I'm tired of it.
Honestly,
I am tired of Meta Knight players. They have one thing in mind. One thing. And it's not even like Luigi, where Luigi's fit for grabs. Luigi can still do other things. Meta Knight has one thing he can do. And it's the dash attack or a grab, and that's it.
Other than being absolutely broken, I think the way Meta Knight played in Brawl was like pretty interesting.
Really
if you take out like the broken stuff, and then they were just like, what if he's a dash attack character? And we're like, okay.
I agree that he's one of the characters they need to rework. I still think Lucario deserves it.
Wait,
I'm not. I say Lil Mac.
Little Mac?
Okay, so I disagree with Little Mac because he's literally a boxer and he plays like a boxer.
He can't jump. He doesn't have hops. He's a human.
There are like 5 other humans. All the Fire, well, not all the Fire Emblem characters. Most of the Fire Emblem characters are also humans.
But they're like so weird, like swordsmen through time and space. Like they're all that weird, you know?
They got like anime on their side. Little
That's
Mac
fair.
lives in New York. He just he whoops ass. That's what he
Pizzas
does.
and shit for a dollar, you know?
Okay, that's fair. But then my second choice then is Sonic because it's just boring. So I'm the tiebreaker between Lucario and who was it?
Meta Knight.
Because of my Brawl trauma, I'm just gonna say Lucario. Because
Wait,
I had
you
to
said
deal with
Lucario
Meta Knight
or
in
Meta
Brawl, I'm going to say Lucario.
Okay. He doesn't want to go back.
Yeah, I don't
Hey, Lucario, please make him a real character. It's just a fucking cheese board.
Next up, most likely to cause an upset. I think I know this already. It's kind of what me. I don't know if you were part of this video. I think you were sick at the time, WaDi. But me and Mars did a characters we're scared of, and the number one on that list, Kazuya Mishima.
I mean, I disagree with that because I'm just not scared of Kazuya, but I mean, I would say more so like some like
Min Min Steve type.
like
thing?
Rob or some or
Steve! I forgot about Steve.
Ooh, Steve's in a
Steve's up there. I would say for me, I would say it's Steve, Rob, and like I don't like seeing Luigi in my bracket, but
There's like counterplay though. You know what I mean? Like
yeah, there's
when you-
counterplay. You know,
When you run into like Rob, like I feel like you could kind of do the same thing to him, where like he could just play against a Fox and he could lose if he's like the higher seed, because Fox will just combo him until he, perishes.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So we're going with
like-
Steve then.
Yeah, I think it's either Steve or Kazuya, and I think just because Steve is more obnoxious and like Kazuya actually has to approach, which isn't rewarded in this
Yeah.
meta. Steve is probably my answer.
I'm on
Like,
Team Steve. Next one, best player base. Which character on average has the best player base? An example, like all the Luigis are actually good players. That's an example because that's not true.
That it is not true. I agree. Who's the most carried? That's also somebody needs to be brought up. Because if you say the best player base, I'd say Rob around the board just has the best like results. But like
I was gonna say Pyramithra.
best players. Oh,
Yeah, I'm trying to think of like, is it like the players are actually good or that they're carried?
It's hard to
Or is
tell
that kind
which,
of the same thing? I carry my character.
No, you don't. You literally don't even do Rob shit.
Exactly.
exactly. I don't do anything.
And I get 13th, and I love it.
Yes. I take a win off the buzz and then I lose immediately after.
Dude,
Look,
you
to be
do that
honest-
me usually.
Yeah, me and Mars can't beat the buzz, so that's better than
Yeah,
us.
you guys need to thank me. I beat the buzz and then you guys beat me.
I have not played you at a major since
Well, except for you
offline,
because you
so.
wouldn't beat me easy. I'm talking about.
Most likely to make your bracket easier. WaDi.
Yes.
The best player base, like
I guess it is Rob because like.
or
Pyramithra.
Roy, as you kind of mentioned earlier. Like there are a lot of like decent Roys.
Like 2 good ones, and then the rest of them are mediocre.
Okay, but we're not talking about just the best ones, because otherwise it's clearly going to be Pyramithra, because there's like 3 of the top 9 players or something play them.
I think it's just like how.
Or 3 of
but
top
like
5. Whatever.
that's true. 3 of like top 5 or whatever are Pithras, but like
Wherever
all the other Pithras are like way down there. Like I rarely ever see another Pithra.
I haven't
do
even
as
played
well
one in
as,
tournament.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like they're all just not there. But like Rob is everywhere. There's like so many Robs in top 64, top 32. So I think it's Rob.
Yeah, I agree with Rob.
Okay,
I think
I'm down.
Oh, my boy.
Next up,
Alright.
Comeback Master. You're up 3 stocks to 1. You just lost your first stock. Now you're nervous. I have a character in mind for that. Not even for me personally, but it's MK. Literally, it's Joker because of Leo. Like, absolutely.
Yeah, Joker is one of the scariest characters, but like, even when he loses Arsene and you get like grabbed,
You're
like,
still taking 50.
grab like that. You shouldn't be scared of getting grabbed by like, I don't know, a character like him, but like, it snowballs pretty hard too. I think Joker's a good answer.
And then he just Rebels guards a single time, and then he gets Arsene back. You're like,
I think Joker is. I think Luigi's not a bad answer for this. I think Luigi's not a bad answer because there's been many a time where I am having my way against a Luigi, and then I get 0 to death twice, 2 times in a row. You know.
sounds like you need to work on your SDI, buddy.
Nah,
I don't even SDI. I just hold my control.
I know you don't SDI. I'm aware of this.
Yeah. He's protesting, dude. I shouldn't have to SDI.
Yeah, I shouldn't.
If I'm losing against Luigi, I'm like, oh, but I can just throw them off stage and kill them. Whereas like Joker, I feel like you try to do that, you miss 2 edge guards, and then you start really sweating. You're like, oh god, I can't even kill him.
Which character was the biggest letdown? You were looking forward to playing him, you got the chance to play him, and you said,
Go ahead, WaDi.
yeah, I think we all know.
My baby, my baby, big old boy Banjo. There was when I saw the announcement, I didn't cry, but like the feeling was there. I was like, he's finally there. I've been waiting to see him in Smash since birth. In the contract that Banjo signed, he was like, hey, by the way, we're gonna put you in the game, but you are gonna be boring and miserable to play. Okay? And he was like, okay, fine.
Yeah.
I don't know why he signed that contract.
Yeah.
They ruined him.
There's like maybe 4 people who actually like him. I honestly agree. I don't think anyone would disagree. The biggest letdown was Banjo for the exact reasons he said. I don't think there's anything else to contribute on my end.
Yeah, same.
Ain't none.
Like I don't even think a character comes close to as letdown as I felt about Banjo. All right, and in the same vein, a character that you thought wasn't going to do anything, results wise or be cool or whatever, and who surprised you? Who ended up being a good character that you enjoyed?
Steve. Steve surprised me. I thought Steve was gonna be on the same level as like Piranha Plant, where it's just like a goofy, who gives a shit character. I didn't think he was gonna be broken. He's farming or why I keep saying farming.
Farmville, baby.
He's now contending for possibly even top tier.
I kind of when Steve came out, I saw that there was potential with like the block placing and like the down tilt. You know what I mean? Like I never really thought that the character was gonna be like awful.
I thought at least he was gonna be high tier.
So the biggest surprise for me, and ESAM, you might agree because you mentioned it earlier, was ZSS. Because I remember watching like Nairo's initial video, or like there was a
At E3 and stuff.
I think it was E3. He was going over all of Zero Suit's moves, and he was like, "Yeah, down throw does a combo, boost kick, works, which is cool." And
True, because that move sucked in Smash 4 high key.
Yeah.
Without
up
range.
Smash range got cut in half.
Was it that big?
And like, dude, yes, it was huge. Like look at Smash 4 Smash, it was massive.
Okay.
But
everyone thought that character was gonna be garbage because the throw combos was the only thing she had, and I was like, damn, they killed her. She's still trash. She still sucks, but
here's the thing. You can look at the character and be like, that character is going to be good. And usually the criteria for that is them looking cool aesthetically. ZSS looks cool, so she's not ever going to be bad. Doesn't matter. Same with Joker. Same with everybody else who looks cool, So ZSS being good didn't surprise me, but
I don't know.
It's been pure bliss watching the tier list come out, and she just keeps getting lower and lower. It's awesome.
Yeah.
every matchup chart, it's like, yeah, they either beat or go even with CSS.
You're just like, finally, everyone's listening to me.
I thought Rob was going to stay bad. at the beginning of Ultimate because he wasn't that good in Smash 4. He was like okay in Smash 4, and then he was like not good in Brawl. So I'm like, he's probably still going to be like that goofy mid-tier, And then he turned out to be like disgusting.
For me, I'm gonna say a character we've mentioned a couple times, Roy, because Roy's been bad. Like he's bad in Melee. He's bad in Smash 4. Yeah, he's low tier. He only had like forward throw nair, and like that was all he had. Like there were still a couple of Roy players that were playing Roy, but they did nothing. The Roy never even hit, I don't think, like top 16 or top 24 at like a regional. And so Roy's suddenly being actually good, especially with like, you expect a sword character to not want to get close to you, but then the way frame data works in this game, and like safety on shield actually favoring him heavily, it's like, oh, that's crazy. Like the fact that he's good and Martha's bad, like it's insane to me. So I think that's
a good answer. I'm sold, and I agree. My vote goes for Roy.
I'll take it.
Let's go.
That's a good one. That's a good one. The last one, the face of Ultimate. When the next Smash game comes out inevitably, and Ultimate's been gone for like 5 years, what character will we think of when we think of the game?
The character that hurt me the most.
The
Pyra Mithra.
I think it's too early for Pyra. I think Joker. When I think of Ultimate, I think of Joker. Pythra, it's been a little bit too early. Joker, I feel like, has been ingrained in everyone's soul.
I'm just gonna say whoever Leo plays.
And Arson, it hurt. It left a spot in this. We're never gonna be the same again. You know?
I don't know, because I'm thinking like 5 years down the line, so we don't really know how long Ultimate's gonna be out. Like the amount of Pyra players, how fast they sprung to notoriety, and like for however long we'll have to deal with that, I think will forever stick in my brain. More than Joker. Obviously Joker was sick, but it was literally only Leo.
For some reason, other top players didn't play that character. Don't know why. Like the next best one, again, this isn't a bad thing. It's like Sharp, but like it's weird that like no other top player tried to play that character. I think Joker is kind of emblematic, or like Joker's lack of super dominance is kind of emblematic of how balanced Ultimate is, because people are like, yeah, Joker's the best. Like again, it was, especially before Pyra came out, it was clearly like Pika or Joker is the best character, and no one really argued anything different. You know, you'd have like one off like, it's Palu, it's Wolf, but like generally no. But people were like, yeah, but that's fine, I'm just gonna still play my character, which is weird. So it's hard to say the one character, and if I had to say of one character, dude, I think even with Pyra being as good as they are, if Leo doesn't seriously play them consistently, I can't imagine them being the storyline, because Leo, and I can't imagine Leo not being the best player. So I go with Joker.
You know what? And I think that's good. I think that's great, because like I don't think there is like a face, because this game is very balanced, as you said. You can kind of use whoever you want, so pretty much whoever you use is your own, is the face. So everybody has their own individual face.
And yeah, that is it. Again, let us know down in the comments which ones you agree or disagree with, and while you're down there,
hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, ring the bell.
Yeah.